know it. I'm sexy.
Squinty eyes. Nice. I like it. So you're taking that picture, you know, you're not so camera ready. What? We're always camera ready here. Imagine being a celebrity. There are thousands of those flash bulbs going off, even when you're not prepared. So we have a slideshow.
I'm sending this to the producers, by the way.
Is it any decent?
No,
we have a slideshow of your favorite celebrities' not-so-picture-perfect moments. And it's huge on HLNTV.com. A lot of you guys are checking this out. It's got more than 3 million views right now. And celebrity journalist David Caplan joins us now from New York to give us some red carpet dish. Hey, David, good to see you. You getting geared up for the Golden Globes tonight?
I'm getting geared up. This is like the kickoff of award season. Lots of energy.
I love it. So people in the midst of getting kicked off, they are getting ready by going onto our website and checking out this slideshow because it's so funny to sort of see actresses and actors in compromising situations. So this is actress Piper Perabo. You know, you sort of have to wonder on the red carpet how people can not know that they're being captured every single second.
I think in that case she knows. She just, you know, it's almost like she didn't want a really big wardrobe malfunction to happen in that case, so she's holding on to it. You know what, I think, you know, and I've been on a lot of red carpets, and I still am, and I think, you know what, there are so many worse things that you see that actually don't get photographed. And a lot of these stars, honestly, and I know this, they kind of find it sort of cute when these photos of them looking sort of, quote, real come out, because it shows that there's, you know, a real side to them, as opposed to when you see a celebrity who just is perfect from the moment you see them leave that limo when you're watching the pre-shows to afterwards, though. But they know they're being watched.
It's nice to be reminded that it's okay not to be perfect as these celebrities are usually portrayed to be, right?
Stars are just like us there.
Exactly. Good reminder. Let's go over to Lea Michele now. Actress Lea Michele, we know her well from the Glee series. What's going on here? So she's also having some kind of wardrobe malfunction as well.
Yeah, you know what I think is funny about this photo and the previous one is that they're capturing really these actresses sort of in between photo takes, because you know when you're on the red carpet, that exact moment that they're standing there at the step and repeat, which is what the wall is called, where they stand up against, they're perfectly poised, they're, you know, everything is pinned, their publicist is like 2 feet away, but it's those moments that they need to even walk 2 feet over to the next spot on the carpet where you see exactly what Lea Michele's doing, you know, stumbling, tripping, you know. I bet if the frame in that photo was expanded, I'm sure there's a nervous publicist somewhere around her.
As long as she doesn't fall flat on her face, right, with that long train. So that picture was okay.
By the way, Rena, I sent the picture of Lynn to you, so check your email. Maybe we can get on the TV.
Such a bully today.
Let's take a look at former stand-up comedian and actor Tom Hanks. How about this one?
I love this.
He's having fun.
Yeah.
I think you see with the guys, they're more there to ham it up, whereas the female actors, you know, actresses, they're much more conscious of how they look, holding everything. I think the guys are there, they go into a tux, done. You know, they're just to have fun and drink.
David, the next one is my favorite. Salma Hayek, caught in a compromising position that may remind you of someone familiar. Remember the Olympic gymnast? Yeah. See, you know, she had such a hard time for that.
Something's bothering her there. She's disappointed. Maybe she saw someone wearing a nicer dress than she is, but there's something going on in that mind of her that's not very warm and fuzzy.
Clearly. Always remember the camera is on just like the mic is always on. David Caplan, thank you
Someone
so
zoom
much.
in on my picture of Lynn.
You are so funny.
Can someone zoom in on this?
Oh my
the
gosh.
cameras?
Look at him.
There we go.
No, you can't tell. Rena's going to try and get it.
I'm going to walk right up to that camera. I'm going to put it right up. Camera, it's going to work. I'm telling you, I'm going right up to this camera.
This picture, but it must be really bad if he's insistent.
Can you get it? Can you get
it? This is like
focus, focus, focus. Will
everybody note that Vinny has a blackberry?
Oh, I got to bring it back up. There it is. There's Lynn. She looks beautiful.
Oh my gosh. You have a blackberry, Vinny. Can we discuss this? This is a really good time for us to sort of have an intervention on this. Okay. Meanwhile, you can go to HLNTV.com to see more red carpet pictures from the slideshow. Plus, in the next hour, we're going to talk Golden Globe red carpet fashion predictions. We're going to see what some of our favorite stars might be wearing. And then coming up this weekend on Weekend Express, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., I actually get to try on some of the dresses that some of these celebrities are going to be wearing. So I got to play a little game of dress up, which I got to say was a lot
of fun.
Look at you.
Fancy like, double the ball.
I was like, can we just keep doing this? I'm like, maybe there are some other dresses. So
Pretty
that's this
woman
weekend.
coming down the
7.
street. Pretty woman. A science
That's
test.
beautiful.
7
I
to
love
1.
And a student who hadn't studied, his honest and hilarious answer, plus the teacher's response, which makes it even more priceless. You did what?
Woo!
I need proof of insurance.
That's my Geico digital insurance ID card. Got all my pertinence on it and such.
Works for me. Turn to the camera.
Actually, I think my eyes might...
Next!
Digital insurance ID cards, just a tap away on the Geico app.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Everybody knows that.
Well, did you know that when a tree falls in the forest and no one's around, it does make a sound?
Geico.
Little help here.
I lost 100 pounds with Medifast.
I lost over 40 pounds.
Whatever you want to lose, you can do it.
Medifast is the brand recommended by over 20,000 doctors. Go to medifastnow.com to get started. Order now and you can save money too, because for a limited time, your first 28 meals are free. Become yourself. Go to medifastnow.com and reach your goal your way. Order now at medifastnow.com or call 866-398-5909 today.
This is a story about love. There will be separation. There will be reunion. There will be new life.
CNN Films presents the Academy Award-winning film March of the Penguins, Sunday night at 9 on...
The one person...
Book with our app.
Celebrity journalist.
It's off this week.
And someone's excited about it. This guy, he can barely sit still. The Golden Globes are Sunday night. You can expect lots of glitz and glamour on the red carpet. And celebrity journalist David Caplan joins us once again from New York. David, good day.
Sunday night at 9.
Go to HLNTV.com to see more red carpet pictures from the slideshow. Plus, in the next hour, we're going to talk Golden Globe red carpet fashion predictions. We're going to see what some of our favorite stars might be wearing. And then coming up this weekend on Weekend Express, 7 a.m. to 1 p.m., I actually get to try on some. Good to see you again.
Additional $25 off your next hotel.
Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. Girl, look at that body. I work out. Girl, look at that body.
Hey, the award season kicks off this weekend.
And someone's excited about it. This guy, he can barely sit still. The Golden Globes are Sunday night. You can expect lots of glitz and glamour on the red carpet. And celebrity journalist David Caplan joins us once again from New York. David, good to see you again.
Good to see you.
Giving us some of the Golden Globes dish, I think a lot of people sort of want to... What can we expect to see fashion-wise? And the one person that I know a lot of people always talk about, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, so Jennifer Lawrence, she's always a big hit. Everyone wants to see what she's going to be wearing, and she hasn't revealed yet what she will be wearing. However, though, she's always been a fan, though, of Christian Dior. She wore Christian Dior gown last year at some of the award shows. It sort of sits her silhouette, though. But she also, though, is a fan of Valentino as well, so it's going to be interesting to see what she wears. And also, she's a young star, so I think people, they like to see her in bright colors. It's fun, because anytime you have a young star who wears something a bit dowdy or frumpy or a boring color, right away the next day, you know, the likes of Joan Rivers and all those fashion critics are slamming it, saying it wasn't youthful enough. So Jennifer Lawrence is going to wear something elegant, I think. And she, like I said, she's a huge fan of Dior.
And, of course, the hosts of the evening, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, all eyes are going to be on them as well. What can we expect from these funny ladies?
Yeah, I think, you know what, in past award shows like you're seeing in this photo here, they like to still accentuate their figures. You know, they're funny women, but especially Tina Fey, she likes to show her arms. They like to show, you know, a bit of skin. So I think from them, but they also have to be classy because they are the hosts of the show. But again, they've been fans of Versace. They've also worn Vera Wang before in the past. Completely high-end designers, but their looks are usually a little bit tamer than the people they're going to be skewing in the audience.
You know, it's interesting. It seems that we always see a color dominate the red carpet, not just the red carpet, but it's either neon or pale pink. I heard this year it's radiant orchid. What does that even mean?
Radiant orchid, it's a subtle color, and it's interesting you said that because we saw some of that actually already even at the People's Choice Awards and in other just star events in the last few weeks. It's a more subdued color, and it's funny you said that because when I heard that, I asked some sort of stylists and fashion people, you know, why this color? And it just sort of actually reflects sort of the mood, believe it or not, if we're going to get really sociological here, the mood of sort of the country. You know, it's a little bit more subdued. You know, the economy is still, according to these people, you know, a little shaky, so they like subdued colors. There really is a psychology behind what colors are popular with that and how they reflect the current culture going on. I don't know if that got too deep and meta for you, but that's the reason.
That was profound.
You may have lost Vinny. I was with you, though, David. I bonded with you on that. I love it. Thank you so much. Good to see you, and we'll get your take maybe next week after we see what the celebrities are wearing. Of course, the Golden Globes are Sunday night, and our producer, Tracy, is going to be live tweeting during the show. Of course, Monday, we'll talk all about it and see what big news comes out of it.
Yes. Now, you know him as the rough and tough patriarch of the Orange County Choppers family, but there's something you may not know about Paul Tuttle Sr. He's a recovering addict. Dr. Sanjay Gupta brings you his story in this week's Human Factor.
Grinding, blowing things up, and building bikes. It's what Paul Tuttle Sr., star of the show Orange County Choppers, does best. But there was a time that Tuttle's future didn't seem so bright.
Back in the day, I kind of started early, drinking and getting high, and you know, back then you think that stuff's going to go away as you get older, and what it does, it gets progressively worse.
As a younger guy, Tuttle and his buddies hit the sauce early and often.
I could drink a quart of whiskey at lunchtime and then go back to work.
And after years of giving everything to alcohol, he realized it all came down to a simple choice: live or die.
I was pretty fortunate that